So guys, diving deep to the arithmetic sequence, which we also call the linear pattern. For you to find a general equation for such question like this one, when you see fractions, you see some negatives, how do you do that, guys? This thing, guys, it's a straightforward. Do not panic when you see such question like this one. So let me just help you. So this is what you do, guys. You just say right, subtract by left there. And this one there, your right, it's negative, as you can see. But guys, when you subtract the left, make sure that that left there, it must be inside the bracket there. Let me just check my pen. Yeah, make sure that this thing there, it must be inside the bracket like this there, the left hand side, because it's negative. If your left hand side it's negative, it must be inside the bracket, so that this is what you will get there. Pressing this thing on your calculator, this is what you will end up get there. You'll get 2 there. Do you see? Not positive, guys. Yeah, positive 2, by the way. So this thing there, it's positive 2. So this thing there, it's positive 2. Then from this one there, it's right, subtract by left. Your left hand side, guys, it's negative. It must be inside a bracket, just like this there. You see? So meaning that this thing, it's something like this. Then I will end up getting positive 2. So here it's positive 2. Do you see? Those two things, guys, are equal, and that what you call difference there. Do you see? This is our difference. And here we got term 1, term 2, we got term 3 there. Do you see this thing? So now what I will do, I know that the first term, it represents the value for A, which is that first term there, it's negative 3. That is my value for A there. Then I can just go to our main equation. This one there, guys, it's a main equation, the one that we have to use when we are dealing with arithmetic sequence. Let me just substitute to this equation, guys. Substituting the value for A, I can just substitute the way it is there. But when I substitute the value for B, I shall make sure that it is inside the brackets, even if it's positive or it's negative. But for A, guys, you can just put it the way it is. By you put this thing inside the brackets, those brackets, they represent multiply there. It means that this will multiply inside here. Do you see? And that thing, when it multiply inside there, I also know that here we got 1, the invisible one. So all of this one I won't affect, I write the way it is. But for this one, I know that 1 multiplied by positive 2, obvious that it must be 2 here. Positive 2n, then for this one it's negative 2. And now what I will do, this and that, it's a number to a number. I can press the MOMA calculator, but this one there is just a term. I can't press with the numbers. This is just a term, and I can't press with the numbers. That term there, guys, it got n there. It means that these two of them, I'll drop them. This I'll drop, even as well as this, but these I'll just press the MOMA calculator, something like this then. Okay, I got negative 5. Do you see? This is what I get then. Do you see? And this thing there, it's a general equation of this sequence there. It is the one that generates that sequence. Do you see? Then coming from the next question there, that you still, guys, do the same thing, but because of those negatives, you should be careful. This is what you do. You say right, subtract by left. Your left, it must be inside a bracket, even as well as this right, subtract by left. Your left there, it must be inside a bracket. And when I press these two things down my calculator, this is what I will get them. Negative 2. So it means I will get negative 2 as well. Then for this one, subtract by this. Here I made a mistake. Do you see? So meaning this thing there, it's also negative 2. So as you can see, guys, my difference there, it's equal there. Do you see? That is my difference there. It is equal negative 2. And now here I got term 1, term 2, term 3. So what I will do there, I know the first term represent the value for A, which is the first term is this one. That's not a final answer. That's a A actual. That's a A and that's a D. And now what I can do, I can go to the general equation there, our main equation, guys. Do you see? And now from that main equation, where there is A, I'll substitute that negative 2. But now where there is D, I should put it inside a bracket, that negative 2. Negative 2 for D. Those bracket, guys, they represent multiply there. Here they represent multiply. This will multiply inside here. Do you see this thing? And now here, also know here I got invisible 1. And now if I got that invisible 1, this is what will happen. This, I'll drop the way it is. This. And anything, guys, when you multiply with 1, you should get the same thing here, which is negative 2. But here when you multiply same sign, you got positive 2 there. Because anything multiplied by 1, you got the same thing, which is 2. And now what I can do, guys, here, I can say that a number to a number. This, it's not a number, this one. It is a term because it got that end there. Do you see? So these two of them, I'll drop them the way they are here. This, I'll drop the way it is. But again, now for these, what I will do with them, I'll press the MOMA calculator, which is this plus this. Here I got 0 there. Some learners, they leave the answer like this. If you leave the answer like this, it won't be wrong. But it's not necessary for you to put that 0. 0, guys, can just disappear, become like this. There's your final answer. This, guys, it's a general equation of this pattern there. Meaning that as this thing there, it's my general equation. This thing there, it's my n. If it's term 1, I'll put 1. Which is, this is what I get. If it's term 2, this is what I get. Then if it's term 3, this is what I get. Do you see? Guys, you don't see. Yeah, do you see? Yeah. Then even if it's term 2, even if it's term 1, do you see? Yeah. So going to the next question, guys, you can screenshot that, do your own notes there. Do not screenshot and keep this thing to your images there, to screenshots, guys. Make sure that you have a time with this thing, because I know the learners who just screenshots, they just screenshot, then they don't even check that thing, it will stay there. Okay, guys, let me just go ahead. So here, let's find a general equation. If you are dealing with fraction, do not panic, just apply what you understand, which is right subtract by what? By left. Even as well as right subtract by what? By left. So don't panic, guys, when you see this fraction. Fraction are so easy. Now what I can do there, I can just press my calculator. This subtract by this, which is here, I get 2 there. Then coming from this one, obviously I'm supposed to get 2 with no doubts, guys, because this thing there, I already told that this thing is an arithmetic sequence, which is arithmetic, it's a linear pattern, guys. Here I got 2. If I got 2, that thing there, it represents that the first difference there, it's equal there. This thing, it's a difference there. Do you see? And there I got term 1, I got term 2, I got term 3. The first term represent A, which is this one there, it's my first term. Do you see? And now I can just go to the main equation. This one, it's our main equation there, which is plus n, which is here, it's D. So let's substitute to our main equation, guys. Where there is A, this one, it's A here. So where there is A, I can just put that half, guys, 1 over 2. Then where there is D, I will put that 2. So that these will represent multiply there, which is this one multiply inside there. And that thing, when it multiply there, here we got invisible 1. Anything, guys, when it multiply with 1, you should get the same thing, which is this thing there. Like this, do you see? Then this, they multiply by 1. Here we multiply different sign. That's negative 2. Do you see? Which is all of this one that I won't affect. All of this, I'll just write the way it is. Yeah. And now I can see that this, a number to a number. But this thing, guys, it's a term. It just got that n there. It got that n, and this one there, I can just crop them the way they are, those one. Just like this them. But what about for this one? For those one, guys, I can just press the MOMA calculator. Just something like this them, and say subtract by what? By 2. Which is this thing now. I'll just get negative 3 over 2. Do you see? Which is this thing, guys. It is our final answer for this question there. That final answer is the one which is, this is the one that we call a general equation. It generates that equation there. Do you see? The actual, that pattern there. It generates the pattern, this thing. So coming from this one, they're straightforward. So here you just say right, subtract by left. Here it's what? It's right, subtract by left. Please guys, don't get confused here. These two things are separated. And now what I can do, I can just do this thing there. This over this, subtract by this, I should get that there. Do you see? Which is this thing. Let me come and write it here, guys, this thing. 3. Obvious. Even as well as this one there, I should get the same thing there. You can even press your calculator there. Which is this thing there. It's what we call our D. Then our first term, it represents A, which is 3. Do you see? Yeah. Guys, please separate these things there. Do you see? So this, it's our difference. And I can go to my main equation there. This one, it's my equation, like here it's D. Substituting to that main equation. Guys, now I've got a small space now. Mara, no flop, I'll just substitute there. Which is this thing there, it's A. That's 3. And then for D, that's negative 2 over 3, guys. And put those brackets here, Yeah. I hope, guys, you are able to see. This thing, they will multiply here inside. Here we've got invisible 1. Just like this thing. And now here I've got N, then I've got 3. Anything multiplied by 1, you should get the same thing, which is N there. Do you see? Yeah. Put that thing here. Then for this one, they will multiply same sign. It's positive 2 over 3. Just use your calculator there. And now I can see a number to a number. But this and that, I drop them the way they are here. Like 2 over 3n. But for this one, let me just press the normal calculator. Just like this then. So here I got positive 11 over 3. Just like this there. So this one there, it's a final answer, guys. This. All of this thing there, it's a final answer. Do you see? Just like that, guys. So this kind of a math, guys, is so easy. These are the low-hanging fruit. When it comes to a test, make sure you totalize, guys, this topic, guys. Make sure you totalize. It's so easy. Trust me. It's for you to pass this one. Trust me. So thank you, guys, for your time. All the best in your studies. God bless you.